Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Guinea Pigs with Greg. Today we're judging the Self section at the Black Country Cavy Club, and this is a new venue for me. I've not shown here before, but it looks very nice, spacious, lots of cavies here. In fact, they have a bumper entry. This is their biggest ever entry of 401, which allows them to have a 5-star show here next year. So hopefully we'll come back and exhibit at that one. All of the judging tables are ready and set up, and all the judges are in place, ready to start their proceedings today. Our space is here next to Aaron, so let's get the jacket on and get judging our self cavies today. There's some very good quality self blacks today. The colour was nice, the coats were nice. They were just missing that little sparkle to set them aside. They're 3 very similar cavies, and as such we went on condition. There were quite a few very nice pink-eyed whites. The condition was very good and the colour was exceptional. They were really Daz white, you know, really pinging. These two needed to settle on their ears a little, but as you can see, as we come up to our final 3, they're much more balanced cavies with good heads and ears and eye. I was really taken back with this pink-eyed golden. The condition was phenomenal, really fit, the coat was well prepared, the colour was level and carried down through to the skin. It's shaped like a brick, rounded off at the edges, and it's got a lovely well-developed head. Slightly lifting at the front of the ears on one side, but I'll forgive that for all of the other glory of this cavy. It was a pleasure to handle this one, owned by Mel Bell. As a judge here, I was really well looked after. I was given a nice breakfast on arrival and a nice lunch, as well as all the decorations around to really make the show feel very friendly and warm. It was a great atmosphere between judges and exhibitors alike. I'm always a bit naughty, really. I like looking at what the other judges are judging, and these satins and cresties really caught my eye. It was nice to see cavies set up correctly on the bench, and you can have a good look at them. And the long hairs, well, when they're brushed out, they just look phenomenal. Unfortunately, at this point, I can't get my hands into them, but they do look nice. And then obviously I have to keep on judging, so we have to get to the end of the day and get the final results. And this beige was just such a fit, well-balanced cavy. It was a real pleasure to handle. This little lilac was quite pleasing, looks to be very promising, of a good colour and just nice and level. Just needs to fill out a bit more to compete today. I was really impressed with this class of dark-eyed whites, all very level, nice width, and the winner going on to become my second best self, with the golden coming first and the beige coming third. A really impressive lineup, and the condition and grooming was very, very good. With a bit of time before besting show judging, I thought I'd have a look around again and see this lovely class of Lankara. They really are something to behold. It looks like an organised mess with all these dreadlocks lifting up and coming out of the body, but they stand perfectly well. Again, I'd love to get my hands into them and really feel that texture. Also able to see the chinchillas being judged. These look really nice, as well as some Manipuli. Don't get to see these too much down south, so every chance I get, I really do like to try and handle all these new breeds. And this is what everyone's competing for today. These lovely rosettes in fantastic colours on a great display. And this best in show rosette, wow, someone's going to be really impressed with that. And here you can see just how bright and airy the hall is. It's very important that you have good lighting and it's nice and open. You don't want to be too crammed in a show. This cheeky little Callie stood well for me, and I went nose to nose with him. It's quite funny. Then I had a look at this class of ridgebacks. This was very interesting because, again, you don't get to see them in great numbers very often. So this was lovely to really examine what was going on. Along with a really lovely set of Californians. They really did have an array of colour. And the long hairs, as always, like I said, you get to really see this magnificent flow of coat going all over the sweep, and it really does look fantastic. The final best in show, the self had to give way to this ginormous Rex on the right from Marve stud. He was a bit of a handful because the other two were sows and he was a boar and he was playing around, but really stunning KV. And unlucky that the Golden and the Teddy had to meet him today, because both of these other cavies were groomed to perfection. I mean, they were all very good, and they were a pleasure to judge. And congratulations to the winners.
Best in show juvenile went to Aidan Prowse. Third best in show went to Lily Pop Cavies. Second best in show went to Melville. And best in show went to Mirage.
We had a great time at this show. It was a lovely judging experience. Got to spend lots of time with our friends. I would highly recommend visiting this show if you haven't. Until next time, I'm Guinea Pig with Greg. Goodbye.